It's Friday, and we're here at the contrasyncretist, which means it is time for another Friday Flourish.
This week, we're going to talk about growing the community, which is another way of saying we're going to talk about newbies for a sec. No fancy flourishes this week. This time, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to lead flourishes with the newer dancers. We've all been there, we all started there, but you're always going to have these people at the dance who've never tried to dance before, and they're going to see these people doing all these amazing things around them, but they're going to have no idea about what they're supposed to do in order to follow along. How many times have you seen this? A new dancer comes at you in a lady's chain, and when you try to lift their hands and twirl them, they just keep walking and don't understand what the lifted hand means. Well, that could be one of two things. Remember, we don't want to be jerks here. It's your responsibility, it's all of our responsibilities to understand the difference between the dancer that doesn't understand how to follow the lead and the dancer that doesn't want to follow the lead. Sometimes it's just a matter of a new dancer really does have that sore arm. Sometimes they're going to have a look of absolute consternation because they know that something cool was supposed to happen, but they don't understand why nothing happened. Those are the ones where we want to teach. We want to be able to teach them and be able to give them a clear lead on the fly. In that case, with the new dancer who doesn't understand how to twirl on the lady's chain, I'll show you a trick for that. Instead of taking her hand in a standard handshake grip to start out with, start by taking the back of her hand. So you're touching the backs of your hands. Take one finger, cross over and put it on the palm. What's going to happen from this point is, as you start to bring your hand around, their fingers are going to start to curl up. And as their fingers curl in, their arm will follow, and they will twirl around. It is the clearest way that you can communicate to them, in fact, that they're supposed to be turning as you're leading them around. It's just a very natural thing to do. You might have a newbie do the same thing to you on coming out of a swing, where as you try to twirl them off the swing, they back away from you because they don't understand what this means. Again, the key here is go big, go gentle. Exaggerate that motion as much as you can. Make it as clear as you can that this is going to be something that that your hand is something that they're supposed to follow around. The bigger you can make it and the more gentle you can make it, the clearer it's going to be for them. One last thing I wanted to mention, when it comes to actual flourishes, there's one flourish off of a balance, which I found works really great with newbies. And it's very clear and it's very easy. And it happens to be fun. And that's something we actually showed in a previous video, the crab swing. When you go into the balance, don't let go, just keep holding both hands. And turn both yourselves around. With the newer dancers, you get to the far side and you get this look of, that was so cool! I have no idea what just happened, but that was great! And that's the feeling we want them to have. And that's that feeling, that feeling of sheer joy of the dancing. And it's going to be bringing them back more and more.
This has been the contrasyncretist. Tune in again next week when we're having yet another Friday Flourish. Thanks for watching.